everyone, welcome to the video series of the subject Object-Oriented Programming using Java. Myself Hemalisha, I am working as an assistant professor in LG Institute of Engineering and Technology. In this video lecture, I am going to cover this access control modifiers, and this topic is a part of unit number 4, package and exception handling concept. Now we have already learned with the package how to import the package, how to access the class members which is available inside the class is available inside the package. Now think about the access control mechanism. Can we provide the access control mechanism on the class, on the data members, on the methods? This access specifiers basically defines the access mechanism for the class, data members and methods where you can use. Can you restrict the accessing of this class, data members and methods to another class? If you want to provide such a mechanism, then this is possible in Java by using the this access modification mechanism. And this access modification mechanism you can provide by using the keywords public, private and protected. Now whenever you are not using these three keywords, it basically provides the default access specification mechanism. So these three keywords basically used as an access modifiers concept. Now this means you can decide the scope to access of a class, data member, functions and constructors in Java. Right? Now let's talk more about this access modifiers. What is this access modifiers? What is the use? This access modifiers basically specifies the accessibility or scope of the data members, or we can say the class fields, methods, constructors and class. That means you can provide the scope to access these four things. This basically we can change the access level of the field, constructors, methods and class by applying these access modifiers on it. So whenever you are declaring these four things, you can use these keywords that basically specifies the accessibility. Now this also called the visibility modifiers. This private, public, protected, these all are also called as a visibility modifiers. Means where this thing is visible, that you can specify. Right? Now this access modifiers, four types of access modifiers are available in Java. First, private access modifiers. Second, default access modifiers. Third, protected access modifier, and this fourth one is public access modifiers. Now where you can use this access modifiers. So here I have written this code. Now in this code I have used this star, fourth star I have used, where you can specify, where you can use this access modifier keywords. Whenever you are not using these keywords, it provides the default access modification to your class, to your data members, to your constructors as well as to your functions. Right? So these all are the places where you can use these particular keywords. Now say for the example, in this particular example I have used the public at the time of declaring the class. So here this class public, here you cannot use the protected and private because outer class cannot be a private and protected, that I have already covered, but inner class you can make as a private and protected. Now you can make class as a default also. So here I have used a public class. Here you have to give the file name as a.java, that I have already covered when we should use class name same as a file name. Right? Now here I have declared this integer a as a private. So here at the time of declaring the data member, you can use this keywords. Here I have again created the constructor as a private. So at the time of declaring constructor, you can use such a keywords private. Now at the time of declaring this function, I have used the keyword public. This function is available as a public, right? So this is the meaning where, and this is the syntax. In this program, I have used all the types of declaration, and this red rectangle indicates where you can use this access modifier keywords, and this basically provides the accessibility to that particular thing: data member, constructor, class, and functions, right? Now think about what is the use of private access modifiers. When you use the private, what will happen? It access only within the class. So when you declare your constructor as a private, when you declare your data member as a private, function as a private, it is only and only accessible within the class only, right? So outside of the class, you cannot access the private things. So this private is basically used to provide the access within the class, right? So here, if you have the 4 categories of class, say for the example within the class, then within the package, in subclass or not a subclass, but package is same, you want to access the private things of some other class. Outside package, but that package having the class which is the subclass of some class. And the 4th category is outside package but not a subclass. I want to just create an object and wants to access the data members and functions of some class which is not from the same package. So these 4 types of class where you can access the data members, class, functions, and methods. So think about the private thing, where you can access this private thing. So here within the class you can access, but for all other category you cannot access. That's why here no. That's I am going to cover by using the example also. So quickly move for the default access modification. Default is access within the package. So here if package is same, then and only then you can access, but when your package is different, then it never checks whether this class is a subclass or whether this class is not a subclass. Package is different, that means default things are not available. So here that's why outside of package this default things are not available. Now things means class, data members, constructors, and methods, right? Now the protected things. Protected means it is accessible inside the package as well as the child class of different package. That means protected things you can use in the different package, but it must be a child class, right? So here see the protected outside package but subclass, then it is accessible, but outside package not a subclass, it is not accessible, right? Now what is the meaning of public? The meaning of public, that means it is accessible from everywhere, though package is different, though this class is subclass or not a subclass, this public thing is available by default and it is accessible everywhere, right? So here in all the case you will get public thing accessible, same class, yes. Within package, subclass and not a subclass, yes. Outside package, subclass, yes. Outside package, not a subclass, then also it is accessible, right? So now let's try to access this modifiers. For that, let's create one package inside this D drive. What we will do in our program? We will do one we will create one package P1 inside the directory D drive OOPJ programs, and in package I will create a.java. This class is a public, but I will create 4 data members in this class. One as a public, one is a private, one is a protected, and one as a default. And we will access this all the 4 data members in different categories of classes. Say for the example, first we will access in the same package subclass. Secondly, we will access it into same package but not a subclass. here this B is inside the package P1, but it is a subclass of class A. And here use of A is a class which is not a subclass, but it is available in the same package. Now for the last two category, you have to create the different package. For that we will create this P2 package. Now inside the P2 package we will create one B class, and this class is a child class of A class. So this is the scenario where child class of a different package, right? This B, the second B, inside the P2 B class is a child class of a different package. And we will create another class use of A inside P2 package also, and we'll try to access all the four members of class A in this all the four classes. So for that, let's start our program. For that, open the Notepad++ and create this package. First of all, create a new file. Then write the package. Then P1. First create P1 package. We want to create this class A. Right? First statement is package P1. Then class, public class A. Create the body part. Now first of all save this file. To save this file you have to create package P1 in OPJ programs folder. First create the package P1. Give the package name P1, right? Now save this file A and with extension .java. Select the extension Java source file and save it, right? Because public class, that's why. Now create 4 data members. Let's create 4 data members. First of all, create private integer. This private I equals to 1, then semicolon. Right? Now, next I am going to create default variable integer default I equals to 2. I am giving the value as a 2. Now create a third variable protected I equals to 3 semicolon. Right? Now public integer. Here I have to write the integer in previous declaration. Here I am creating variable public I PUBI equals to 4. Right? Now try to access this all the 4 variables in the same class. So I am making one function void display. Inside this display function I am just printing the value of these 4 variables by using system.out.println. I am just printing the value private of I. I am just going to print private variable I am going to access in the same class. Then public, let's access default variable, then access the protected I variable, then access this public I variable. So this is the first scenario. We are accessing these four data members. Then save the file and open the command prompt and try to compile this code. Right? Here we have used this all the things. Now try to compile this code. For that, move in your drive, D drive, CD, OPJ, programs. Right? Now from the same directory, just access javac P1 folder. Inside the P1, then slash P1 small. Type the P1 is a class name in a small letter. P1, then backslash, then our class name is a.java. So just try to compile it. See, here we are not getting any error. See, right? That means you can access each and everything, public, private, protected, all the things in the same class. Right? Private is accessible in same class. Now, let's create the second scenario. Second scenario is subclass in same package. For that, new file, create the class B in package 1, P1. So first line is package P1 and we are going to create the class B which is extends from class A, right? Because child class of the same package. This is the scenario, child class of the same package. So for that, save this file in P1 package only and give the file name P1 package, right? Because this is the class inside the P1 package, give the file name b.java. Select the extension .java. Save this file. Okay. Now try to access these 4 data members. So I'm just copying this display function in this B class and pasting this display function, right? And trying to access private, default, and protected and this public variables or public data member of the super class, right? Because here the super class is A and this is available in the same package. So these 4 are the data members of the super class and try to access, save this file and open the command prompt and try to compile this b.java file. For that, javac, then space, then b.java, P1 folder / b.java, right? So what error we are getting? Private access in A. So private you cannot access. Inside this file we have access the private variable. So private is only accessible within the class, right? That's why we are getting this error. Now let's try to create the next scenario, not a subclass but in a same package. For that, not a subclass, same package. For that, package P1 we have to write because this class is available in the same package. Now try to create the class use of A. Create the body of the class and create. First of all, save this file in the same package P1 folder. You have to save use of A.java in P1 folder, right? Then here this is not a subclass, so you cannot directly access it. So to access it, these 4 data members, first of all you have to create the object. So let's create the object A, small a equals to new A, right? Now then then access this all the data members by using object A.private I, A.default I, then A.protected I, then A.public I, right? So thus such that by using the object you can access the data members of the class, because here this class uses the class A. Here this class is not a child class but it is in same package. Now try to compile. For that, open the command prompt, use the javac, then P1 / use of A.java. See here what error we are getting, only private thing is not accessible. Default, protected and public things are accessible in the same package. Either it is a subclass or not a subclass, right? So for same package there is no restriction, only private things is not accessible. Now let's try to create the second package P2. For that we are trying another 2 scenario. We will try. For that, let's create the package P2 because this different, we are going to try different package then but subclass, right? Subclass. So this is the next scenario, different package but subclass, third scenario. So here we have to make first line of the source file package P2 then semicolon. Then we are making the class B extends from class A, but this class is inside P1 folder. So either we have to import this P1 or we have to specify this class name, right? First of all, let me save this file. Save in P2 folder, create the folder P2. Then save this file b.java, give the file name b, select the extension java.java, right? Save this file. Now this A is a class of different package, so you can use the fully qualified name, or you can use the import statement. Import p1 is a dot A, or you can use the asterisk notation also. Import p1 dot star, like this, right? But here I am making the comment because this both the things, all the three things are same. Either you can specify fully qualified path, right? Now just create the display function and access all the data members of this super class: private eye, default eye, protected eye, and public eye. So here I am just copying this thing, but this all that things are part of the class A. So super class property we can access. Now try to compile. D drive में in program files Java C. Now this is of P2, so we have to write P2 then slash then B dot Java, right? B dot Java we have to specify because this is a file inside the P2 folder. See here what error we are getting: private of access of A is not accessible, as well as what? Default is not accessible outside of the package, right? So default is not accessible, so this you cannot access, this private and default. So let me recompile it, save this. I'm making the comment, and see here we are not getting the error right now. So these two things you cannot access. Now create the use of A file inside P2 folder. So this will be a scenario: different package not a subclass. So here you have to create the object, but this file is inside the P2. This is the same name, but here we are using the class of the different package, so we have to import it. First of all, let me save it in P2 folder, use of A dot Java. Java extension, select this Java extension, press the OK, save. Then here I am going to create the object A. So here you have to specify a fully qualified name, or you can use the import statement as I have already told you over here, right? So here you can use this full statement also, import statement. So let's try this import statement. So here you don't need to specify fully qualified name now, right? Same way here you don't need to specify. So either use the import statement or use the fully qualified name. Now try to access this private, default, protected by using the object A that we have already done in previous same package example. Now try to compile P2 use of this A.java, but in P2 folder, right? So from P2 folder, let's try to compile P2 use of A.java, right? See here what error we are getting: private is not accessible, then protected is also not accessible, and default is not. Default can't access outside of package, as well as protected is not accessible. Third error, right? So here you can comment these three lines: private, default, and protected. Now try save this and try to compile. You will get no error. That means only public thing is accessible in the different package, not a subclass scenario. See, now try to run. So here we are not getting if we are making the comment of this thing, right? So such that, hope you people are clear the concept. Private is accessible within the class. So let's conclude this access modifier that we have already covered. First, this was the table. Private is only accessible within the class. Default is only accessible within the package. Protected is accessible within the class as well as child class of the different class, and public is accessible from everywhere. So this table we have already done by using the example. So hope you people get the concept of private, default, protected and public. So here I am going to end this session now. Thank you for watching this video. I will continue with the next video, next topic in my next video lecture. Thank you for watching it.